What's up, guys? It's me, Do Not Obey, and welcome back to another video. Now, today I have a special guest. She is, how you introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Lenora.
All right, this is Miss Lenora. I love her very, very much. We met not too long ago, but I feel like I've known her all my life. And be honest, it's my sister from another mother, okay?
Of course.
So today I'm going to kind of let her kind of take control of what's going on this video. We're actually going to be making, what are we going to be doing today?
We are going to go with all natural remedies for two things right now because I do have, but we'll talk about some other things. I have to do a facial kind of, anti-aging.
For all the ladies and men that are out there, honey.
That's right.
Okay?
It's anti-aging, but it's also good for your skin. That I feel like I dry out bad, and so I have to put this on after my shower, and so I try to make the base a little bit thicker so it's not so I'm not dumping the oils and I'm just
not so runny
and stuff like that.
And as she's told me, like, these oils are very expensive, so you want to get the bang for your buck, and you want to make your product, I guess, with the consistency of it, so you're not losing so much of what you're about to put on.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. And with oils, they're 100% pure, so a lot of times they can be extremely not toxic. Some things, I guess, could be toxic for some people, but you want to cut it. You want to cut it with some base oils, whether it be coconut oil or mineral oil, or I have some hemp oil, but these are what you call base oils, and then you add some of your essential oils that are 100% pure in there. And a dear friend of mine gave me these two books right here.
You put that up a little bit more so they can see that. So we got a little glare, guys. There we go.
We got some glare in the house, but look at that. Yeah. The herbal. Yeah, that thing.
Now, now, real quick, should people also make sure about their allergies and stuff they're allergic to when they
absolutely,
are? Okay.
Absolutely.
Because we are not doctors.
No.
We're both learning, and we don't want anybody to do this and break out in hives and blame us if you look like the monster man, okay?
Well, I'm not very sensitive to a lot of things. So
me either.
I am one of those who I've been a guinea pig for a little bit. Mm-hmm. What happened is I ended up going on a wonderful trip with a friend of mine who is 14 years older than me, and she's in great shape. She's helped herself with MS. She's walking. She's got this attitude, and I think a lot of it is your attitude.
Mental power.
I'm telling you, right here's where it starts.
I'm learning it.
I'm telling you. You start this, and then you can go back to, but get it all natural, because the stuff that is out there is ridiculous. I didn't even realize this. So I was telling you how I get these little patches, I get them on my leg. That's why I started this. Mm-hmm. Well, those patches are gone. Well, I didn't realize that all your lotions.
Certain lotions, well, all lotions that I heard through research and through two people that are heavily into this, okay, that know a lot, they grow it, say that there's something in our lotions that actually dry out the pigment. Shout out to MJ Gibbons. It's you. Yes, ma'am. And so I was telling her, well, I heard about that. So she's found something that will help all colors. Now, this goes with all races, okay? Mm-hmm. We're here for the whole rainbow of the world, okay? And I believe everybody can use this as long as you're not sensitive, allergic, and all that. But she has found something that can help with your patches, your dry patches. Now, you want to show them that book?
Well, that was in here. Well, this book is essential oils that go into details of all the different essential oils. Mm-hmm. It also goes into details of the different bases that you need. So it has all your recipes for your mind, your body, and your home. So a lot of these things, like when we went out for our little trip, she made this spray bottle. That's pretty much what we're going to do, an antibiotic spray bottle that you keep in your car. Spray yourself down for those germs that we're worried about these days.
The big monster 19.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm an all natural kind of girl.
With the essential oils and all that, where were you picking up from?
This book right here has things for everything: your mind, your home, spraying down for your house, mm-hmm. and also for your body. And they've got the recipes, but they also go into detail of individual oils. For instance, let me talk about this one oil that I've just become one of my favorites. I can't really
They know I mispronounce words, so go ahead,
It's
girl.
this stuff, girl and boys. It's copaiba. Whatever
Right?
it is. Let me tell you something. It's got some great qualities. And when I started looking it up, which I gotta have to look it in the
Not a problem.
CCC. Well, it was antidepressants. It was antifungal. It was mental clarity. I put it in.
I need that.
I always put this every time because of the properties. I was putting it in my stuff for the my face and my body because it's good for antifungal, and I put it in here. Now the recipes don't call for this, but the ingredients in this is just, I mean, not the ingredients, but the properties that this thing is just incredible. So I use this for everything. That and frankincense. Those are my two.
Love frankincense.
Go to. Just love them. I figured if it was good enough for Jesus, it's darn sure good enough for me.
Right.
Okay, so copapilla, whatever it is. It might have been in this one because it does go into all the different ones, and it is just amazing. It could have been on the Doterra website, which I am a representative of Doterra.
And we will have links all for everything to these books and
yeah, I'll definitely get you the link of it of anything that I'm using here. We will have a description of exactly what it's supposed to be good for, and that way they can look it up for themselves. I'm not here to teach. I'm just here to make my own stuff and figured I'd let you in on it.
Right, and I am willing to learn. All right, so what you want to start making first?
So first I'm going to do the cream stuff. So I always use, this is organic coconut oil. This is just, you can get it over at, but just make sure you get the organic because this stuff is going on your skin. So you want to have something that you trust on your skin. Some of the things we wanted to do, which I'll just tell them because this is kind of funny. So one of the things I wanted to put together was for a bug spray, and citronellus is actually what you're supposed to put in there. Well, I don't have that oil. Well, my girl over here says I got a citronellus candle.
Right.
Don't put the candle on, okay?
This is why I'm doing this video, because people like me be like, oh, well, let me just try to dig some of this out. So we're trying,
because I'm sure that's got some other stuff in there too. But there are pure citronella oils that you can add to things to make it a bug spray.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? In a like a healthy way, especially if you're going to put it on your body.
Exactly.
So what I do is, I know I'm going to get some flack about this, but I do heat this up in the microwave.
We'll get a little, when we get radiation all the time, folks. It could be worse.
Yeah, I do. I also put it back in the freezer once I blend all my oils in it because I like the consistency of this. So when I put it on, it stays where I put it.
On your body.
It's not dripping down the, it kind of stays.
Shining.
Exactly.
Too shiny, you know what I mean?
Too shiny.
Yeah, like
exactly.
just oily looking,
So what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of this in the microwave. What I do is I just try to put,
how much would you say if you were to estimate?
I just do a little chunk. I fill up these things.
Okay. The little mason
these little mason jars. Yeah, I'll just fill that up. So I just do about a scoop of that. But then, and the recipe says to use it with 2 ounces of complexion cream. Well, I don't do complexion cream, so I'll use my own.
I don't think I need it.
No. You know what? I'm just going to put this out here, and I know I'm going to have some flack. I told her, I said, I need to come over here and make some cream because I'm not black, and black don't crack, but us white folk do.
Okay.
I love her because I can say that to her.
Yes. And this is no flack against anybody, it is something, as a saying, that's been around since the 70s and 80s. Now, come on, I'm 38. Yeah, I'm just gonna y'all know my age. I just had a birthday. I'm not going to give up her age. You never ask a lady her age. But
I'm 28. I just have a lot of experience being there. Oh,
I love it.
About 30 years of it.
Yeah. So like I said, this is all, this is all fun and games. Like, please, y'all, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. There's too much going on and too much hate going on in the world.
I don't understand the whole issue.
We're not even going to go there because they know how
I think there's only 2 sides.
Damn. I don't know. Let's not even go there.
Yeah, let's not go there.
We're going to stick to anti-aging oil.
Anti-aging oil. So, this little girl need to get some love on her face.
Right.
And really, those little patches is where I started, is because of the patches. And then I noticed that my face did look a lot better around the eyes.
Well, yeah, because I have low iron, so.
Right. Well, and that was where my first experience is I was told I had low iron. I was in this place and I'm looking around and this lady came and she did have you ever done it's a something test where they resistance test?
Probably when I was little, but I probably need to get one done.
Oh, go to the health food store. They'll do those resistance tests. It's really cool. You can actually feel like they'll have 15 different things of iron and you put it up against you and you'll put your arms out and certain things will make you can't move, but then that one, your hand you can't even hold it, and that's exactly what you want.
I'm gonna get you to take me and
record it. It is so freaking cool.
Yeah.
It feels hokey, it feels like, ooh, but it works.
Try it out.
It definitely works, and especially if you're looking at 4 different bottles of the exact same thing, and all of a sudden you come in and you're like, wait a minute, I don't have a resistance on this or this, but this one I do.
Exactly.
And so then you realize, wow, there is definitely some differences in the different products out there, if you would.
Okay.
So our first thing is I'm going to go ahead and heat this up.
All right.
Real quick.
All right. Okay, so we're back. We have heated the oil up. Now tell them. So I asked her, I said, well, do you know how long you heat it up? Can we get it too hot? And you said?
We're just trying to melt it down. We don't want it to be too hot because coconut oil is not something that you want to heat up. That's why we don't really cook with coconut oil so much. You don't want to lose its properties. So I just do it for about 30 seconds just to melt it. I even have a little chunks right there, but we're going to stir in this other so that you don't have to worry about that. What I do, and because I like this consistency, is why I use this. Now, I've been looking for jojoba oil as a base.
Okay.
It's hard to find, but it doesn't, it's the shelf life is
like a Twinkie.
Yeah.
I'm so unhealthy. We're talking about natural stuff and I'm yelling out. Okay. But yeah, guys.
Well, yes.
For my fellas out there, if you want to relate to this, it's like a Twinkie.
Yeah, it'll stay there forever.
Right.
Jojoba oil is good. The issue, I don't need because I'll go through this in a week. Because every time I get in the shower, I put this on after I get out of the shower. So I'm going to be in and out. I do this all the time.
And this is, once again, the
anti-aging complex.
All right, so we've melted our coconut oil. And what do you start with first?
I start with, it's 15 drops of geranium.
Okay.
And
there we go. I don't know if you can see. That light is killing me, but we'll have it all on the screen so you guys will not have to worry.
Now, this I got in our local co-op because I'm just trying to get.
Now, when you say co-op, a lot of people, have different. So, are you saying a grocery store, dollar? Like when you say co-op, what do you mean?
It's a
health place?
It's a health place that is like all local farmers, and a lot of times you can go in there and get all your health food stuff. And here here in Hendersonville, it's called the Co-op.
Cool. And that's the name of it. So yes.
Right. So it's 15 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, because, we want that extra aging.
All right. Shimmy, shimmy.
Shimmy, shimmy here. Awesome. And then that is not the one I want. I want now, I will just tell you, this right here, I bought this. It says essential oil, right? But I couldn't find where I could see it's 100%. So I don't use this. I bought it at the craft stores, but I did buy the one that is absolute oil.
Okay.
Now this does have an oil blend in it, but it's absolute rose.
Okay.
So we're wanting some rose as much to the 100%. It does smell good. This says 3 drops, but because it's already cut, I'm going to put like 7 drops.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can see it's got some thick oil in that.
Yeah.
So, and then this is what I found very interesting is.
See that.
What I found was really interesting is everybody talks about frankincense. In this book,
got it on.
in this book, it says use 2 drops of frankincense or neroli oil. I've never heard of it.
Girl, you
Neroli oil.
Some of you guys out there, MJ Gibbons or Danette, or Elizabeth, I'm pretty sure you guys know what we're talking about. Like, they totally know.
Well, this is 2 drops, and since I put the 7 over there, I'm just going to do like 4 drops of this.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that one went a little bit more. We got more frankincense on that one. And then your cream, which I'm using this. So you just stir that up. Now, like I said, because of the properties of this, I've got to find it because it's just, here it is.
Awesome.
Right there, that Cabolia, whatever it is. It's used to tone and tighten skin. Why doesn't that go in the anti-aging? Well, girlfriend's gonna put it in there. Reduce the appearance of scars and stretch marks.
All right.
It's an anti-inflammatory.
Shoulder.
And it's a good choice for calming acne.
Ooh, that'd be nice for the teenagers out there. Mm-hmm. Even adult acne, okay? People still get adult acne.
So when I read that, it's anti-aging, plus it's got the anti-inflammatories, which is what we need. If our body doesn't have inflammation in our bodies, we don't hurt. Exactly. Our bodies can heal itself if we take the inflammation out. So I always put the
well, I think this would be something good that I can actually make for my mom because she has, certain issues with her feet, legs.
Oh, we're going to go there. Okay. We're going to go there because we're going to put some of this.
Right. So how many drops of that?
I'm going to do the same thing as the frankincense.
Okay. And that was what? 4
or 5.
4 or 5. Got it.
And so this is what I'm going to go. And now what I like to do is I stir this up. I know this is going to sound crazy, but
you want a smaller spoon?
No, it's okay. Good. We're going to just stir this up.
All right.
And then I'm going to put it in my little bottle. And see, once that color looks really consistent there,
okay,
I put it in the bottle and I put it in the freezer. That way it freezes right where it's at. And that's the consistency I want. So I'm going to put it in this little bottle right here. And I'm going to throw it. See, this is my old stuff.
Exactly.
So what I do is I just put this in here.
All right.
And we're going to put this in the freezer. Now, obviously I'm doing this for you guys just as whatever the recipe was. I would probably double it because it didn't fill up my bottle just as much as I wanted it to.
Yes.
According to this, it's 2 ounces, which this is a 4 ounces. It was perfect.
Yes.
We did 2 ounces. So we'll put this in the freezer. Awesome. And then
she'll keep talking. I'll be back.
There we go.
Put it in the freezer.
So now what we're going to do is we are going to, that was the anti-aging. Like I said, I add other stuff to it that I feel is, and it's never, it does well for me. I like it. We're going to do 2 more things. One is a anti-aging, and then the germ fighter.
All right.
This right here, you really want a spray bottle for it. You just want to put it in a spray bottle so that you can, and you don't have a spray bottle. Well, I'm going to dump this out.
Yes,
it's oils, but I'm not sure. Yeah, just
sure
you can either put it in a thing for yourself or whatever.
Let me put it in something. I hate wasting stuff.
Yeah. So we're going to put it in that. And what we did was we would make it in a gallon jug, shake it up real good, and it just filled up our bottles. And we actually gave them for gifts for, at Christmas time when it was going crazy.
That's what I was thinking about.
That's what I want.
That's great to
this
do.
is what your
my mother,
Oh, absolutely.
People in your life that, have to go to the doctors, you can kind of get them off that medicine, man. And if it can help them, heal them in a better way. I'm not against anything with doctors. I mean, but I'm just saying some people, I think the natural route is the way to go.
Absolutely.
So you're putting how much of water?
It says 2 ounces. Okay. So we're going to fill it up about the same we did there.
And this is for the germ spray.
This is just your germ spray. You can put it on you and it's good for you. Eucalyptus.
All right.
Is 6 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, I got you. Let's hand it over.
And then
assistant.
Our biggest is going to be your tea tree oil. That's some good stuff. But it does. It's a huge As a matter of fact, it says right on there, body cleansing. So, but you do 12 drops of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And you're really sticking by the drops on this one.
I am, just because you're going to spray this all over the place. You don't want to waste it. You know what I mean? It's like hairspray. Half of it goes in the air.
Yes. I mean, it's true. Remember back in the day when they used to have the Aquafina?
Oh, Lord.
Love it. All right, now this is
6 drops and it's lemon.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just a little bit. Say it ain't gonna hurt nobody. That you love.
And then all we're gonna do is we're gonna put it.
I gotcha.
All in here.
Perfect.
Whoa! Come on, you couldn't even.
It's okay. It's all right. Science experiments, nothing wrong.
That's right. Hey.
Awesome.
So now you just shake that thing up. Oh, we're gonna have. And you can test on your wood to see if it's a good wood cleaner too. Now,
really,
I don't know. It's all over your wood now.
Here, it's all right. Spray me down.
Okay, this is your germ thing that you're gonna keep
in here.
Spray
me down here.
It doesn't smell bad, and actually, it's a lot better than those anti.
And it's not oily.
No, no.
And it's not Germex feel.
No,
you know that. Is this flammable? Well, I'm just asking because I'm just saying there was somebody on the news that put too much Germex on her hands. She lit a cigarette and the woman caught herself on fire. So I just want to throw that in there. And I'm not saying she I don't know if she's from the South, but we get a bad name. Okay.
I'm just gonna say that I have not tested that yet.
Yeah, so maybe we'll try that out just to see. So
but don't tempt me because I will.
Right, but yeah, guys, please, don't burn yourselves up just to try it. But we don't
seriously
know. But yeah, so this is the germ spray.
Germ spray.
So we just did that one.
That is straight from the book. I would add the copioli on it. One of the things that I did with mine is I always added frankincense and
Yes,
because frankincense is really. It is up there with one of the best things that you can have in your collection. They say frankincense, myrrh, and all the essentials that Jesus had.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yep.
Go back to the ground, and we'll figure it out, right?
Yeah.
So there was that, and then I wanted to do one more thing, and that is, and I think that you'll love this because we have a lot of hurting people out there.
I have.
You can help with the healing, the self-healing. You can. You do have to, get in there and start digging into it. This right here is what they call, through Doterra, it's called Deep Blue. They only give you a little bitty of it, but it's kind of like, you ever used what's it called? Biofreeze and stuff.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, honey.
So,
woo. That took me back to the future. I'm just like,
it does. It smells like a biofreeze. So what I do is I do the same thing because I don't like using the oil. It says, you can use it with your cuts can be canola oil, believe it or not, jojoba oil. This is coconut oil. And the reason I do coconut is because I like the consistency when I'm trying to put it on somebody and rubbing that into the skin.
Yeah, and it sticks into the skin and not just on top of the skin.
Exactly. It gets in there and it doesn't, I don't want it to roll off so quickly.
Or sweat off, beat up. Certain things could beat up too.
That's true.
I don't know if you heard that. I'm over here whispering to her like we're not recording, but certain things could beat up. That's what I said.
Yeah, no. I don't mind being like Ray next and it rolled off of me. That'd be fine.
Love it. I love you. Okay, so
we are going to make a deep muscle rub.
So
and
muscle rub.
I would love to see what they say because I've made this for myself and this is my own little thing that I put together. And it has really, it does help, but that's because I have Doterra and that's what that's for, is deep muscle.
Okay.
So when I look at deep muscle, I always look at, see like these oils, massage body oils, and these are just the bases. They're not showing you the blends yet. Now, this might not be the one.
I gotcha.
Muscle. I am just curious of what they say to add to it, but I always put this blue in there, and I have a little. It's in just a little Tupperware container sitting right there waiting for.
So it can sit out, or does that need to be refrigerated?
No, it sits out.
And this sits out as well. Now the anti-aging, like she said, she likes to put it into the freezer so it can get back to the thickness, so you can rub it on.
Right.
You don't want it to be the oil. I mean, if you guys do like the oily stuff, hey, go ahead. But if you want how she does it, then put it in the freezer.
Yeah, I like the consistency of it, how it feels and I can kind of manage how much I use.
See, well, that's good though, because oil, you can't really manage too much. It's thin,
Right. Oh yeah. So this book right here, this original, this will go into more detail of what is going on with each of the oils. Like this, I just stumbled on tea tree. It boosts immunity. It stimulates properties, help fight off infection. Massage the tea tree blend on and aid and cover
body odor. Yeah, I have seen that.
It fights body odor, fights colds and flus, urinary tract infection.
First aid.
Helps with acne, helps with hair tonic, mouth and gum care.
Really?
Oh yeah, tea tree that's why I put tea tree in everything. Okay. I'll put peppermint, tea tree, this, and this, and this is what I put.
I am learning today. I love learning. Got it.
So this is my little concoction that I make for my muscle rub.
Okay.
And the reason is because frankincense is an anti-inflammatory, and so is that copa. Yeah.
Copa.
Cabana.
Awesome. Love you.
So that's why I choose things in my thing. They're just because to me, I'm a very logical person. 1 + 1 = 2. Mm-hmm. Oh, anti-inflammatory. Oh, I'm doing a muscle. You want the inflammation out of your body, so why not put it all in there?
Yes.
Haven't seen yet what the actual recipe is, but I'm sure it's in here. Skin and hair, athlete's feet. Oh, you got some fungus here?
Not I, said the kitty cat.
Oh, and lavender. Huge in all kinds of stuff. I'm wanting to do stress boosting. No. See, frankincense and geranium is in that one. And stretch marks. No, I'm looking for muscle. They got a prostate massage up in here too.
Lord Jesus.
We don't want to go in there. My muscle problems.
Right there.
Relaxing muscles, 226. And there's also a soak you could do. But we're going to do the 226 and see what they say. And then we'll add to it if we have to. And that's how I've kind of... And you do want to test this stuff on yourself.
Yes.
There's no rhyme or reason, I don't think. I mean, there might be certain things. Now, there are things that you don't want to be putting... You got to do... You do want to look it up and make sure. I know that I've looked everything. Nothing here says that you can't put topical on.
Okay.
Because some of it, that's what you want to look for. Okay. Make sure it's topical friendly, if you would. Muscle. So, this one says to do Arnica macerated oil. Don't know what that is. Rosemary, marjoram, and ginger. So I have none of that.
Okay.
So like I said, I like this right here because it is the deep blue from Doterra is basically a pure oil for and if I can see what the ingredients is, it's wintergreen, camphor, peppermint, ylang.
It sounds like a beer.
It does sound yingling. I like yingling.
Yeah, you know what it's made of, right?
No.
Deer blood. There's deer blood in it.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
Shut the front door.
Yes, shut that front door. Back to our regularly scheduled programming.
You just messed me up on my beer drinking. Dang it, I like my beers, can't you?
I love you.
I'm gonna have to go under that all natural beer.
Oh gosh, drinking bar.
Okay, and so then there's a flower extracts.
Okay.
So it's just
kind of close enough to what that probably.
Yeah, it has a lot of those same ingredients, the ginger in there and stuff like that.
And
for that.
And then you have.
So I'm gonna go heat this up because I like my consistency. I like to heat it up because to me, if I put this drop right on there, it doesn't get
all in there.
Yeah. That's why I get it to the liquid form, mix it, and I don't want to mix it with my oils because I don't know what the heat does to it.
True, and then you can heat the oils up and then take away everything that you're trying to do for your body.
Exactly. So I know, but I only put it in there for 30 seconds, just enough to heat it up like a melting
still with
butter.
little clumps,
just a little bit.
Once again, heated up the oil. We still have our little chunks and stuff in there, so it's not completely just all melted out. So she's stirring that up.
And like I said, I just don't want it so hot that I make it wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do need to melt it a little bit. So now I'm going to put mostly the blue in there just because that's where you get the heat from it. You can feel it when it goes onto your muscles and stuff. And I'm making this for her and her shoulder. So we're going to do about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12 drops of the
deep blue.
Deep blue. Gotcha.
And then I'm going to do about the same. I'm just going to do 12 across because this is just...
And that is, what is that?
This is your tea tree oil.
Tea tree oil. 12 drops.
12.
I feel like I'm in art too. It's making colors.
And here's your frankincense.
Oh, I love frankincense.
2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
About 12 drops of the frankincense.
I'm just doing 12, 12, 12 just because I want it to be potent and I want it to get in there and get those muscles.
This shoulder aches when it rains, when it's cold in the winter. I can't tell you when it's going to snow. Feel it now. It's inflamed. Feel this one.
Well, you're so tiny.
But it's inflamed. It's bad. Well, I got hit by a drunk driver at a red light. The seatbelt did it.
I'll tell you, I love snowboarding.
Love it.
Oh my gosh. Well, I ripped out my rotator cuff years and years ago. Never had any surgery with it, and now I'm, but a lot of that is from exercise. And I did have my aunt and uncle, my great aunt and uncle were chiropractors, and she always said I spent my whole life trying to heal other people. And one of the things, I called them up and it was just simple exercises, and some of them were so stupid, like pulling your shoulder up against the wall and looking all the way over that way.
Yeah, they had me doing that too.
That you can't do that when your shoulder's all messed up, but you don't realize that thing is huge. So this is also one that I'm going to put in the freezer because I'm just going to make it thicker, get that consistency a little better.
I'll find something to put that in.
One of the things I also did with this is I added, for the one at the house, I added some not vegetable oil but canola oil. Just so that it wasn't so thick like this. It was a little easier, but it's the same. I mean, you just take a little bit.
But I wouldn't mind my thick because I would love to layer that thing on there.
Well, then just wrap it up, freeze this.
Got it.
Let's put it in something.
I'll totally give that back. We're neighbors, so it's not like I can keep it.
It's all good.
We see each other every day.
I actually bought this for these things, so
I'm gonna get some more because I love those.
Oh yeah, awesome. This one right here is gonna be your little.
Thank you.
Put this in your freezer, and I promise you.
Oh, I believe.
Okay, so let's see your shoulder right here, and tell me if you can't.
Sorry,
now
guys.
It's gonna be nice.
I'm gonna show a little skin.
And so when you're rubbing, you got to get into those muscles. Yes. When it starts hurting, you got to press them down.
Yes, you feel that, right?
Yeah. You can tell where that's
inflamed bad. It bothers me every day. I just don't show it. You kind of, you get used to pain in the back
here because you're overextending from one end. It's hurting here because whatever you're doing
is right.
It's overextending it from back here.
Good.
Well, everything in there is supposed to be anti-inflammatory to relieve inflammation.
But I can feel it like reacting from my elbow. Like I can feel it. Like seriously, I can feel it.
I'm telling you.
Through.
I'm telling you, you can feel, and you can feel when you feel those things You got to rub that out.
Oh, yes.
And that muscle, I mean, there's an app out there called Trigger Points.
We'll try to put that on the screen somewhere.
That thing
definitely.
I mean, you don't realize that your muscles, there's so many like different layers of muscle. And so when people hurt, they just stop. When really, that's the area you need to work it and harder and keep it going.
Okay.
So,
with all this being said, we've made, a couple things that we could make today, but there is one thing. Let me get her some more naps. I'll make sure she doesn't mess up her book. And we're gonna do it country style. There's your water, and then I'll get you another napkin.
There we go.
Right. Now, she did find something about asthma that she really wants to talk to you guys about. Like I know you're passionate about that, so I would love to end the video with you talking about asthma, because a lot of people suffer with that. So.
Especially with everything that's going on right now.
Yes, was it in this one?
It might have been in that one.
I think it's
but it's funny because a lot of this stuff will be in both.
Yeah.
And it'll just, like, the end of this one is essential oil recipes for different things.
Okay. Oh, I found it.
There it is.
Look, sometimes I have a photographic memory depending on how much I smoke. Okay.
Smoke with purpose is what I say, darn it.
Ashe, ashe, gratitude. I'm telling you. Okay,
so I do want to put this recipe out there for you people who are having some issues with asthma and stuff, and especially with the attacks that have been happening in our country and around the world. That's what it's grabbing a hold of, is your breathing. First of all, I do recommend you learning about deep breathing.
Breathing techniques.
The breathing techniques, to where, most people are shallow breathers. They just breathe right here. Yep. Me too. I didn't know it. It was hard.
I feel that I'm breathing right here until you said that.
That's not how you're supposed to. You're supposed to feel it, and you're supposed to feel your belly. Your belly. Try doing that. It's hard. It is not.
It takes a lot out.
But it is a practice that you need to learn, because it works. It absolutely works. So, for you having issues with breathing and stuff, you need to breathe even deeper. Oxygen is your friend, okay? Because let me tell you can go without food and water for a little bit. You can't go much without oxygen.
No, you cannot.
Hence my. Okay.
Yes. YouTube.
Right. Okay, the asthma inhalation.
Inhalation drops. Inhalation drops.
Rub.
Yes. Oh, it's rubbed. Yes.
So you rub this on the chest as needed, especially before bedtime.
Okay.
It is 6 drops of lavender, 4 drops of geranium, a drop of marjoram oil, a drop of peppermint or ginger oil, and an ounce of vegetable oil.
Now, when they say vegetable oil, now let's go back to somebody simple as me sometimes. Is this the vegetable oil that you can get from the store?
I think so.
Okay, I'm just asking. I don't know if you know for sure. I'm just wondering, because somebody may
that's what I
used.
I used the vegetable oil. I don't know how.
Yeah, how else?
See, your different oils are your cuts. That's what cuts your
bases.
Your actual essential oils. These are base cut. Coconut oil is one. Jojoba oil is one of them. And even your vegetable oils.
Okay.
So those are just like your base things.
Got it.
Some like this right here I picked up just because it said hemp oil, and I figured that'd be a good base. That's what I said. I thought, oh, this will be good. And then, so I haven't really used it, but I was going to use this as one of my bases instead of the coconut oil, or instead of the vegetable oil.
I would like to always put hemp in anything, but yes, I would love to use this instead of vegetable oil.
Yes.
So yes.
So
that'll be something that we will be doing. Like, these videos will keep coming, guys. So
heck
this
yeah,
will not be
I am
the first
so excited
one. I'm
about
learning as she's learning. She knows way more than me, but as she's learning, I'm learning as well. But still, she has the book.
And I have been using it for over a year now.
And she's been using the product. So I didn't want to get up here and just say, hey, yeah, use this, and I haven't used it.
No,
I found somebody that is using it. Because, I keep it real on my channel. This is an open channel. And I'm bringing you stuff that you guys can use. You know how I am. So, yeah. Because I just want to get up here and be telling them all this stuff. And I haven't not even done anything.
Oh, no, you'll love this. And the more you get into it, it is like, oh, my gosh. Yeah, I mean... Look, we're all mud babies. That's all we are. We're just, this body of ours is just mud.
A meat. I call it a meat sack.
A meat sack. Okay.
Or a vehicle.
It's a vehicle.
Like a car. Like the car won't run unless you get in, and somebody's got to crank it
That's
up.
right. Your motor is actually right here, but the vehicle still, we still need to take care of this thing. And I'm all about going straight to whatever's natural.
Yes.
I know that if there's a problem coming, God already had a solution out there. It's just, what did he say? Seek and ye shall find.
Seek and thou shalt find.
And here we are.
Sometimes they have ears, they do not hear, and sometimes they have eyes and they do not see.
No.
So yes.
This is true.
Was there anything else that you wanted to show as far as oils or anything before we close out the video? Or
no, not really. Just get out there and have fun with it. Don't make it like, don't make it like, oh, I didn't have this oil. Yeah. I mean, I will give you, that is from my good friend Marty Starr. Yes. She is the one that shout out to Marty. Yeah, Marty. She's the one that stirred these things up, and then if we didn't have it, she knew what she counteracted it with something that was just almost as close, if not the same. Or it has the same benefits. That's one of the reasons why I use this stuff, copaiba, in all of my stuff, because of the ingredients of anti-inflammatory. You need anti-inflammatory that should be. And a lot of people, I think, deal with it. Even if you're young, you play sports. A lot of my injuries come from cheerleading and basketball and track. Even though I'm not doing it anymore, I still carry those injuries from 15, 16, 17 years old. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, this was a 20-year-old injury. Yeah, and this was back in 2003. Oh, this was, I was coming down that hill, and my son was just a little guy. Yeah. And I thought I was going to come by and just get him to start. Oh, you pulled your shoe. Honey, I went. Okay. Wait, I couldn't move. I was like this and that's when I started with, I actually did Monavie, which is a fruit drink that you did an ounce a day, and it was for. Never knew that. Okay. Oh my gosh, that stuff is good stuff. Yeah. It's a little expensive, but when you start thinking about how much healthcare is, it's kind of cheap. Well, I'd rather spend money on stuff that's naturally that's going to help me, because they're going to tax it high because you're not going to the doctor, allegedly, hypothetically. So you got to throw that in there. Yeah, right, exactly. But that stuff really did help me. It came in at a point in my life where I was really searching, because I was laid up on the couch for a long, and I couldn't move. And I'm not one that runs off to a doctor. I don't. You know what? I'll probably be found dead before I'm in a doctor. It's funny you should say that, but there is a book out there, and I will recommend it, and she'll have it on her link here. Okay. It's called "Dead Doctors Don't Lie." I promise you, it'll rock your world. Okay, I'll end up probably getting that book, and I like to show books on my channel. I do book reviews, so I love that. So that'll be something I will bring to the channel. I do want to tell you, regardless, thank you. You know already. Oh, I know. I'm just so excited that we're able to do this. I'm definitely going to be linking her channel also in the description, and it's going to be on the screen throughout this whole video. I do. You know how you guys always like to support people that I recommend. So please, guys, please go out and support her, especially at a time like this where I think we all need to be getting back to the earth, getting back to our bodies, and just getting back to kind of running for somebody to help us. God made everything, excuse me, in my opinion, so we can help ourselves. In a sense, everything's there. All the tools are there. We just got to get the knowledge back in us, and and start reading. They said read books. Leaders are readers. And knowledge is power. And knowledge is power. That's right. You can't take it away. Exactly. And with that being said, you guys know what I'm going to say. Do not obey. Stay woke. Peace. Peace out.